Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back having another good one. Doesn't look like it right now, though, so let's rewind this just a wee bit. But while I do so, I would like to thank you for joining me and welcome you once again to another episode of Terra Tech in the R&D. This time it's version 0.7.4.1. Looking forward to that next one though, with the dropper block and some new geocore mining tools, well, experimental mining tools. Checked them out already, they look frickin' cool. I haven't really got to play in it much. But as I got into this little bit of playtime here, what I kind of got inspired by was actually a fellow technologist. Goes by the name of Darkdc, I believe it was. He made this cool looking, it was pretty much a flyer, but it made me think UFO, because it was just UFO styled, I believe. But it also carried a neat little glider. And now, at one point, he let that glider go, and it just kind of glid. And it didn't really come down. So, it got me thinking, he must be using that hover wheel glitch and making things, like, levitate. So I kind of like that idea. I want to give it a try. So that's what this build's all about. Seeing if I can make something lighter than air. So far, it is possible. I've had them float uncontrollably up. It's not that great, though, because you can't come down. You're supposed to attack anything. So this is the first one that I got that was really kind of nice to play with. It was controllable. You could go up, you could go down, but you have to keep moving. If you stop, you can't just hover on spot. So when it gets to that, so far all I've got is going up. But as I do with all my videos right near the start here, I would like to ask it, if you do like what you are seeing, to help fuel my little channel with some likes, some comments, you know, all that great feedback that only you guys can provide, along with the support that's always appreciated, you know. And you know, if you find it worthy, subscribe, ding that bell. Hey, then you'll find out when I have something new that hopefully you'll be just as interested in. And another form of fuel also comes in the Terra Showcase. Those are all texts that are made by you, the fellow community members of the Terra Tech community. And if you would like, you can have your own video for any of your cool and original texts. All you need to do is find my Saturday Showcase auditions link down in the description, follow it to the forum, post an in-game snapshot or save game with instructions if it's a complicated one, and I'll make the best dang video out of it I can. And you know what? So far, I think we've had a lot of fun. And I know I've been inspired by a few. Hopefully it's inspired others. And we'll keep sharing our ideas. And I think it'll be good. It has been so far. Or in another form of fuel, there's that PayPal.me link. Small $2 donation. You get your name thrown into a draw for a 3D tech printed tech giveaway. It's going to be worth about 40 bucks at the moment. But could be bigger, depending on the support that's provided, right? That's kind of the unfortunate truth of it. But anyway, back to this little guy. I've been kind of messing around, just walking through all these turrets, kind of taking them out. But I was kind of thinking that this might even be a good entry for that Walk of Death challenge that, well, I guess it got canceled. But I was still thinking of posting it, just so you know. Because I think maybe Nightblade, he might want some text to play with. So I might put it on that thread if I can remember. That's my problem, remembering. That was just a little test. Will it one shot kill itself? So right there, that tells you this thing can take quite a shot. Because this has a fair bit of missiles on it. I think it comes in with, I believe it's 10 or 11 cruise missiles. Oh no, it'd be way more than that. What do we got there? We got 6 on the sides alone. Or 5 on the sides, so that's 10 for the 2. Say 16, so about 18 cruise missiles. 20 cruise missiles, and I'm guessing 10 of the Seeker ones. So yeah, it's got the firepower. So now it's time to test and see if I can get one to actually take off from the ground with me. Now, if it can follow me, like I'm doing, because all I'm doing is driving. So I got the hover glitch, right? So it's just driving controls. If I ain't using shift. I do have rockets on them, just so, like right there, so I can raise faster and gain altitude again. like when I want to slow down or just vertically take off, but it's not needed. But I think the AI still wants to do too much turning while it's driving forward. So, what can you do? The one problem I forgot to fix was my draw distance was way too close. I kept losing track of him. He'd get out of range. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't picking up and following me. But now I can tell he's not. That's the other thing with the draw range like that, even at max, if I fly straight, by the time he might even smarten up to get in the air, I'm going to be out of range to even see it happening. So yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get him up into the air and then go from there. And then get moving, and maybe they'll be able to stay with me and do stuff, and who knows, we'll see. I am trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, though. Like, come on, buddy, you can do it, man. Little faster, little faster. Did you stop driving? I know I'm trying to stay still, but why aren't you flying yet? So I think it was around 40 or 50 mile an hour. Mine started to take off. So I'm not sure why it isn't. The only thing I can guess is that the AI isn't like holding the equivalent of the W button, the forward, like constantly. It must be, I don't know, have little intervals where it doesn't. So yeah, we're just gonna get him kind of dealt with. Doesn't want to cooperate, we'll blow him up. Unless he blows me up first, so I kind of didn't really think that one through on the setup there. He got the first shots on me. Oh, I'm too far away. Okay, let's see how he does for a one shot. Boom! Oh, he didn't do so well. I think they all hit him real good on that one. It's almost like fireworks. Oh. So now, on to the next little bit of testing. What should I do next? I just kind of been having a lot of fun just flying around, floating around, hovering around almost. Well, the nice thing is with this next update that it just come out, supposedly there's been some tweaks done to the hover pads. So they might actually be stronger, which might make this tech just go nuts. I don't even know yet. I haven't tried it. But as you can see, I got one of them up here with me. I had to fly him up. Actually, with this guy, all you do is you just hit the build beam, and it'll bring you up to pretty much 2,000 feet if you let it. Or it'll keep going, probably. I just got tired of letting it fly up. He's like, alright, 2,000. But yeah, he's kind of hanging in there. He might be losing a little bit of altitude and that, but we're moving along at 45. He seems to be sticking with me pretty good. Double check he's following me and not just floating wild. Not too shabby. See, that's kind of what I was going for. But I'd like to be able to do that and be able to control my height and have them control their height without me having to interfere with the way they're doing things. So that's a tricky one. I'm not sure how to exactly do that. Because the only ways I can think of, you need like the further control functions, like maybe shift. Because you could use shift as a way to descend, since flying can actually be made to bring you up. Because the only real lift on these techs, other than the hovers, is I think I got 2 spoilers on the front. And that was just to counter the extra weight of all the weaponry on the front. Now the steering boosters, they may do a little bit to hold it up in the air, but I really doubt it. They're just there mainly, dang it, that did not go the way I was hoping. But yeah, they're mainly there just for the steer. He's just pooping out blocks. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, what a world, what a world. At least it was a cool way to go. Oh, I got hooked up. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Okay, so this is this ain't me. This is not what I'm trying to do at all. I'm just kind of watching the show right here. Oh, it's like a bucking bronco just going everywhere. Okay, does build beam do it for me? No, I can gain some elevation though. Oh, Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowboy. Stay in there. Maybe that little dude in that cab would just be getting banged around in there. Holy. It's a wild one. Like to see a cowboy do 8 seconds on that sucker. He'd be thrown into orbit. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Well, I can do that. Alright, gotta be something we can do here. Let's try that. Oh, almost stuck myself right back in there. I'm gonna move that. That's kind of a bad spot for those. That does not help when it causes you to get some weirdness like that. So anyway, there's gotta be something else we can do here. I ain't know what I haven't tested this thing on yet. I haven't actually done it for a while. Let's check this out. Let's see if it blows up just as pretty as it used to. Oh, the colors. I love the blinking colors. Oh, still a little bit left there. That's a resilient sign, I'd say. But yeah, it even works as a car. Kinda. You might start flying uncontrollably, though. All depends on if you hit a bump or not. And what version you're in. Because yeah, I went through a bunch of different versions, and a lot of it's just the propellers at the back and whatnot that I changed. But yeah, this test here, I actually got 2 buddies up in the air with me. I was going to really try and get something cool going here. Oh, excuse me. But I just can't seem to get them to follow me back to where all the turrets are. So, I think I'm going to have to deal with them. Right smartly. Can't have uncooperative soldiers in my army. That's just not going to be cool. Now, if I can just really get a hang on this guy and make him really uncooperative, we'll turn him into an enemy. Come on, swing around. You can do it. You can do it. Got him. Alright. So now, I'm right in the middle of them. That's like one of the worst spots to be. At least I got the same turning speed I do, so I know what I can kind of expect. And like, you can expect that, pal. You survive it? Oh, he did. Oh, he's getting shots off. Ow. Right, my tenders, man. My tenders. Ouch. And fire. Oh, got you good there. That's all of them. Oh, yeah, there he goes. One down, one to go. Excuse me. Oh, this weird little cough going on today. More than normal. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm too far. Yeah, it's hard to judge how far in between you are when it's the height, the altitude. Oh, damn. I was trying to get underneath him. And come up behind him, but that did not work fast enough. Those colors were not so pretty. No. Still cool, though. So yeah, this little tech, he's pretty good. I like him. I was really hoping it would have hovered a little better at a more consistent height. But hey, maybe with the new update it will. I wanted to have a little group of 2 or 3 following my land tech around and in the campaign. I was going to work up to being able to buy these. Because with a new update, I usually like to do a new playthrough, but I haven't in the last 1 or 2. Just because I've been working on my useless machine, and it's been taking a lot of freaking time. It's going to take a lot longer, too. If you've seen my last video, oh, I got it, the thing. It needed it, though. I haven't got back to it just yet, though. I wanted to play with this a little bit, and then I've been working on a few other things, and then, you know, day-to-day stuff. But now here, this was going to be the big test. I figured I'd get a whole bunch of them. I wanted to try and get all these guys in the air. But it might be tricky. You figure with that many in there, like I had to speed this up just so the legginess wouldn't kind of make it horrible. So now let's get the juggling act going on. Alright, there's 1 and 2 and 3. Stay in the air. Don't you do it. Well, I'm kind of farting around with these guys, getting them hopefully. Oh, he's landing. You lazy bugger. Okay, well, I'm trying to get this kind of worked out here. I'm going to take this little bit like I always do to say thanks once again for joining me. I hope you had an awesome little time with me. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. And if you do, hey, fuel up the channel. That way I know it's worth making more. All that fuel consists of is the likes, the comments, the suggestions, the subscriptions, the dinging of the bell. You know, all that cool stuff that only you guys can bring. And you guys have brought it. But you don't need to stop. It can keep coming this way. It's alright, I like it. Because I do appreciate all the support. You guys do make my YouTube experience just a million times better than I ever thought it would be. So, you know, that's why I say thank you so much. And also, once again, don't forget about the Terra Showcase. Where if you got a cool and original tag, whoa, close call there. You could have a video of your very own. It'd be on my channel, but it'd be your video. With your cool and original text. All you have to do is follow the links for the auditions, Saturday Showcase audition, to the forum, post an in-game snapshot or a save game, with instructions please, if it's a complicated one. And I'll take it from there, and I'll make the best dang video out of it I can, so we can share the ideas, inspirations, and greatness that we can all hopefully create. And also, there's that PayPal.me link if you'd like to get into the donation appreciation program and may possibly become the new owner. Oh, gotcha. Got a whole bunch of them down there. Hey, they're attacking my buddy. Piss off. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'll help you with. Yeah, you could be the possible owner of a 3D printed tech if your name's picked out of the proverbial hat. Because that $2 donation that the link's set up for will get your name put into that proverbial hat right away. All I need is a private message from you with a couple names to match. Your YouTube name, which I'll get from the message, and also the name that would appear on the PayPal links. Other than that, no personal information. But until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.